Practice 2.1. Don't guess and check. Solve by making a zero, where the explanation speed is careful and step by step. Well, perhaps you can solve these without my help, and then pause while that's going on, and then come back and we'll have a look. Okay, here I'm back. We have a situation where we have a number represented by a letter. This is some number, but I don't know what it is yet. That's why I'm just putting a number there. If you take that number and from it you subtract 7, you get 11. What was the original number? Well, the original number had to be bigger than 11, right? Because you took 7 away from it to get the 11. In fact, the answer is 18, because 18 minus 7 is 11. Well, what I'd like to do is solve that in an algebraic way so that when you learn how to do this, you can do more complicated equations. Here's the trick. Add something to both sides of the equation. Whatever the constant term is, that is the term that's beside the x that's being added or subtracted from it, you do the opposite. So this was -7, add +7. And add the +7 to the other side as well. What you got is x plus -7 and +7, which is 0. And we don't write that at all. It's gone. On the right-hand side, you've got 11 plus 7, which is 18. The answer is 18. Moving over to the next one, some number, we don't know what it is yet. After you add 6 to it, you get 2. Now, this is going to be a small number, smaller than 0, because when you add 6 to it, it's going to go across the 0 and end up with 2. So here's how you do it. What you do is take the opposite of +6, which is -6, and add it to both sides. And so we get y, the letter that represents the number we're looking for, and 0, which we don't write at all, and that's equal to that's equal to +2 and -6, or 2 minus 6, which is -4. That's the answer. And lastly, I've chosen to use the variable z. It's just a letter which represents a number that when you subtract 4 from it, you get 21. Well, the answer is 25, but I want you to be able to do it in this special way. Add the opposite of the constant term to both sides of the equation. That will give you a 0. As always, you don't have to write this. This is just me showing you. Z, now Z is the English way of saying Z for Americans who might be listening to this. It's also the Canadian way. On the left is equal to 21 plus 4, or 25 on the right. And that's it. Thanks very much.